let's have some fun with predictions. Predictions for the rest of March and maybe the first week in April. Now, let me just state this for the record. There are many on the enlightenment awakening journey that really look down upon all of this phenomena of psychic realms and all that sort of stuff. And yes, I agree that they can be a distraction and you can get caught up in all of that stuff, and it can detract from your consciousness journey. But for me, I just simply like to have fun. I like to play in all levels of reality. And most of all, this psychic prediction kind of stuff just fascinates me. It fascinates me why some person gets their predictions, another person gets a whole lot of different images, and I get certain images. It just fascinates me. So really what I'm doing here is having some fun and just kind of, it's really practice. It's practice in clarity of what kind of images you can trust. So I think it's a really good clarity game. I don't know. Anyway, so what I'm doing here is simply for fun. And I have to say that the field out there feels really, really murky. It's like stuff and cloudy. So I predict that probably none of the stuff I look at is going to come true. So, yeah, it's interesting. So I don't watch the news a whole lot, so I'm going to throw some stuff out there. And hey, if you guys hear something that kind of resonates with what I'm saying, let me know. Okay, what have I seen? Let's see here. I saw an uptick in the France yellow vest, yellow jacket revolution, maybe some heavier fighting going on or conflicts between the two sides. So we'll see if that happens. For the East Coast, and I pick images from all over. I probably need to be a little bit more specific, like, okay, in the US, but I just kind of let things come and just play with it, because I'm not a professional psychic. Thank God I don't do this for a living. Just having fun. So just when the East Coast thinks that spring has sprung, they're going to get an even later snow than they have seen before. Because I saw the flowers almost, the stems almost 2 inches high, 1.5 inches high, snow. And of course, this probably isn't anything new for them. Just this morning, I think Joe Biden is going to announce his run for presidency. Although it feels like, so what I saw were all these red, white, and blue balloons, all the setup for a platform, presidential platform thing, and then Joe Biden. His clan is real happy, but it seems like he was kind of pushed into doing it because they didn't have any, like the party needed him, but he doesn't really want to do it. So we'll see about that. I saw something about a conflict arising between Syria and India. Now, I'm very ignorant to the relations in this part of the world, so I have no idea what kind of relations that they do have. I did just have to Google just now whether they have any relation at all, and apparently they do. I think they're on the same side, or they were working together, but it seemed like a conflict may arise, some military conflict, but who knows. What else? I keep seeing, I've checked in about 3 times over the last week and a half, and I keep seeing and feeling, what I keep hearing is bombshell report, like some bombshell discovery that keeps coming up from the ocean. Something that will shake everybody on the planet's belief or knowing, something that will be a big discovery coming from the ocean. And I saw a bombshell dropping, so I would assume that this is simply a metaphor. It's a whale of a discovery. I kept saying today it was very clear, and it almost seemed like a landmass was coming up. I don't know if it has something to do with a whale. Then I thought I heard Atlantis, but don't we already know that? I don't know. It's all very confusing, but something big that's going to shake everyone's like, wow, change their thought. So I really hope this one comes true, because it sounds like the beginning of the apocalyptic kind of truth revealing. I also saw some Southwest architecture that perhaps you'd see in New Mexico. Then I heard Rio Grande and like the fault line. So I don't know if there's going to be some energy movement, something moving in a fault line there. I don't even know if there's a big fault line. So we'll see about that. Let me see. Anything else? You know, I didn't, and I do these monthly, just personally. I always do some psychic check-ins, and I did see, I did see the plane crash. I did see one plane crash, but I didn't. God, there's like 2 or 3 this month. It's unbelievable. What else did I see? Oh, I did. I absolutely saw somewhere in the Midwest or Missouri, I absolutely saw that gas explosion. I don't know if you in the United States saw that huge gas explosion. I saw that. So it's not that I don't have a bad track record, but this time around, it just it's getting murkier and murkier. Easy for me to say. Anyway, so let's all have some fun and see if this stuff comes true. I'll try to pay more attention to the news. Yeah. So anyway, let's have some fun. Let's hope that new discovery or bombshell does hit. Okay. Until next time.